Hey YouTube, David Staples back with another video. So, driving down the road today, I figured I'd go ahead and make a couple more videos since I've got plenty of time to spare, right? So, wanted to talk to you about 3 different technologies that you might see on one of the CompTIA exams, whether it's the A+, the Network Plus, the Security Plus, the new Cybersecurity Analyst Plus, or even the CompTIA Advanced Security Practitioner. But there's 3 different Bluetooth technologies that they definitely want you to know as part of these certifications, and you might actually see them on your exams. So let's talk about those here. Alright, so we've got the Bluebugging, we've got Bluesnarfing, and we've got Bluejacking. Those are the 3 different technologies that they want you to be familiar with, and the different types of attacks that CompTIA wants you to be familiar with for this particular exam. So before we can really talk about the attacks themselves, we should probably talk about the type of technology that they use, right? So you'll notice that one of the common words in all of these is the word blue. So, of course, these do work over a Bluetooth type of connection, or exploiting different vulnerabilities within the Bluetooth technologies. So, of course, Bluetooth works in the 2.4 gigahertz radio frequency spectrum, or RF, and with that, we know that it can interfere with a variety of different types of devices, but there are also different vulnerabilities that you might see in Bluetooth technology as time goes on. And some of them have been patched over time, but of course, as they patch one thing, it's very possible that another loophole is created or another vulnerability is created. So we're going to start off with Bluebugging here. Bluebugging, as the name might sound, essentially is kind of like the old bugs like you see in spy movies where they tap the phone or they put a bug in the room to kind of listen in. And that's essentially what Bluebugging is essentially we are kind of tapping into that Bluetooth technology, the voice stream, the text messages, any sort of communication moving back and forth to kind of intercept and maybe listen in to what's actually being transmitted back and forth. So that's our Bluebugging. Bluesnarfing and Bluejacking, typically I have to kind of think of these as basically reversing how I might typically think of it. Because typically when we think of jacking, we might think of something like carjacking, right? But we don't really look at stealing any sort of data with bluejacking. Bluejacking itself is actually just where we're basically sending annoying messages. Bluesnarfing is where we're actually attempting to kind of steal data. We're attempting to break into the device and perhaps gain access to some sort of confidential or unauthorized information. So with our bluejacking, they are essentially attempting to take something. With Bluesnarfing, on the other hand, they're basically just sending unwanted messages. So how does this particular technology work? Well, I know that I've seen a few things in the news where maybe someone was sitting on a subway car and started receiving unwanted messages, perhaps picture messages from someone else on the train. They found just rather annoying. Maybe they were inappropriate messages. But it could be used for a number of different things. So essentially, in your phone, let's just say that you create a contact named Sale at Macy's, 10% off next Thursday. And you attempt to share that contact with someone else because their Bluetooth is basically on and it's discoverable. You find their device, you see their device. So you essentially send that contact, you share that contact with them. And of course, on their phone it pops up, it says something along the lines of, 10% off at Macy's next Thursday, would like to share a contact with you. Now, that's basically what we can term as being bluejacking. Again, it's kind of jacking into the phone. It's not really attempting to steal it like it would be, or like we might think of with carjacking. So, again, the Bluesnarfing, Bluejacking, Bluebugging, all 3 of these you definitely want to know for the various different CompTIA exams. If you need to know them for any other certifications as well, there you go. I hope you found this information useful and you're studying for whatever certification you're currently working on. If there's anything that I can do to be of help, feel free to let me know in the comments below. And in the meantime, check out my other videos. Be sure to click on that subscribe button down below and leave a like for me. And look forward to seeing you guys in a future video. In the meantime, you guys take care and we'll see you very soon.